I just got done my long run, and this is what I am eating. It's gonna be harder than I thought. Alright, to be completely honest, what I'm eating right now sucks, at least to me anyway. I didn't really enjoy this meal all that much, but it's probably my fault. Because I had a ton of different options, but this is the beginning of a 7-day journey that in the end changed my overall perspective on not only health but on life. And hopefully I can answer a lot of the questions that come up when thinking about plant-based veganism and athletics. And the main question being, is veganism nutritionally viable for an athlete? And if so, are there any benefits? And so by the end of this film, you'll hopefully have not only some anecdotal insight, but some scientific insight into veganism. Just got back from my 10-mile long run and the first of many vegan meals for the next 7 days. I first originally considered doing this about a month ago, I think. I watched a short YouTube video about it, about the conditions of the animals that we, consume on a daily basis. I thought about the impact that it could potentially have on the environment. I thought about the impact that it could have on me as a runner, and more recently, like yesterday, I watched a documentary about athletes going on plant-based vegan diets. The documentary that I watched was called The Game Changers, and it's all about athletes going on plant-based vegan diets. A lot of these athletes, when they switch over to this plant-based vegan diet, they just see a large increase in performance, mostly in the recovery aspect. Before I continue on this 7-day plant-based vegan diet journey, I'm gonna talk about a few things. First, what's like the most difficult part about this for me, and it could possibly break the plant-based vegan diets that I'm gonna be eating, is that I'm a college student. And for the most part, I'm eating most of my meals at the dining hall. So a large part of what I'm eating is kind of up to what they have there. They do have a vegan-like little place where they have vegan meals, which we're very lucky to have that. But they're just not that great. As you can see, my first meal, it was a black bean slider, and it had a side of pickled vegetables. I think it was pickled carrots and onions. And then it had some sort of potato salad on the side. I just was not the biggest fan. But right after that, I ended up eating like so much quinoa and lentils. And then I had 3 servings of broccoli. But I think that's what's going to be the hardest part about this. No matter what, throughout these 7 days, I will not be consuming any meat. I can guarantee that. And there's a few things that I am worried about, though. The first of which being is, will I be eating enough calories? Because a lot of my calories did come from meat, and I'm going to have to replace that somehow. And then another concern of mine is, will I be getting enough protein? But enough stalling. Let's get into the bulk of the video where I eat and recover. Looking forward to seeing what options they have today. I'm probably just gonna get oatmeal, to be completely honest. But yeah. Hi. How are you? Thank you. Got a piece of white bread. The guy that was ahead of me took 4 slices of wheat bread, so it was all gone. Okay, so I'm on my way to the treadmill right now. I'm jogging there. Of course, you gotta jog everywhere you go. It's extra free mileage. So but basically I can't get full. I haven't ate dinner yet. I'm gonna do my 7-mile run or 7-mile day total. Then I'm gonna eat and let you guys know how it goes. Okay, wow. I'm on my run back. Kind of felt poopy, to be honest. I mean, the run didn't feel too bad. It felt kind of normal, but it felt like I was a little more dead than usual. It felt better than it didn't feel better than yesterday's run. It felt pretty much just as bad. The long run was bad, but I was also eating meat then, so it's probably just a meat thing. Maybe I need to get more days into this to really start seeing some results. But yeah, I just feel pretty normal now. I'm gonna go home and eat dinner. All right, so this is what I'm eating today. I don't know why the rice they decided to make it purple today. That's not interesting. This is the post-run meal. The rice is purple and it doesn't even taste purple. It just tastes like rice. Not looking forward to the next few days, especially at the dining hall vegan food. This is not good. I'm so sorry. This is not good.
Oh no, I thought I was fucking different.
I'm guessing that you can tell from the constant complaining and all the comments about, blah, this doesn't taste right, and blah, this doesn't feel right in my mouth. Pause. I'm not really enjoying the first few meals. So far, they've all ranged from blah to decent, and that's not to say that the food sucks, but I was just trying to try new things that I'd possibly like. And for whatever reason, I just went 0 for 2 when trying some new foods. I partially rhyme. So the next day, I decided to eat more familiar foods before I go out of my comfort zone into what I would consider to be dangerous territory.
Good morning. Breakfast today. Got 2 peanut butter toast, and as well as a bowl of oatmeal with some brown sugar in it. I guess let's talk about how I feel this morning. I feel pretty regular. My legs are quite tired from yesterday's run. That might be because I did it closer to bedtime, and I think I should mention that I didn't end up eating all the food that I had for dinner last night. I ended up throwing most of it out. I just could not eat it. Today I'll make better choices as to like what I know I'm gonna like and what I'm gonna eat, because I can't just not be eating and recovering after a workout. Like, that may be why my legs are so sore today. One thing that I have noticed about this diet though is that I don't really feel like clunky or slow at all. You ever eat like really bad food and you have to pass out after? But I'll see you guys at lunch. Yeah, see you guys at lunch. This is what I've got for lunch today. Quinoa and lentil salad with sauteed sugar snap peas. Hopefully this is good. There's literally no other vegan option. Tonight's an actual workout, so I'm gonna be looking forward to how I perform So we're gonna be seeing how I perform in an actual workout, which is more similar to like a pace effort, rather than just a moderate to easy run. And then I'll probably eat again after I run because it's very important for recovery. So I'm gonna eat this. Next time you see me, I'll be eating pre-dinner, pre-workout food, something like that. Okay. We got the guac. We got this quinoa sort of nacho like chip bowl. It's not too bad. This is actually kind of tasty. But this is it. This is all they have. Congrats to me.
I finally managed to find some foods that I had enjoyed today, but unfortunately, not everything was paradise with sunshine and rainbows and gazelles hopping in the field and it started to feel like somebody was stealing my energy away from me, like it was just gone. And after feeling pretty good about this challenge, things started to take a turn for the worst.
So, probably not gonna run today, guys. I just had I have a coding project, and me and my partner worked on it for quite some time. It's already past 8:30. I was supposed to be to the indoor track to meet with my club team and get my workout in, but I missed that. And like, guys, I'm just gonna be completely transparent. Like, I just do not feel that great. Like, my body is just like very tired. Like, I went to like jog down the hall for like 6 seconds to go get some water, and my legs are just like, I'm just like dead. I'm not getting enough nutrients, and like all day today I've been tired. Like, every time I like got on the bus, like I'm almost passing out, like falling asleep. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to push through the 7 days. I'm gonna do my best, but like, all the things that I thought would get better kind of got worse. I don't know what's going on. At my quote unquote dinner, when I had that quinoa with chips, like it's just like, it just did not, fulfill me. Perhaps I need to get some supplements for iron and B12. I don't know what's wrong. I just don't feel good at all.
So during this, I mentioned that I was possibly deficient in some necessary nutrient, and this could be a possibility. So I decided to do my own due diligence, a little bit of research, and start crossing some nutrients off the list. And one nutrient that I crossed off the list, contrary to what some might believe, is protein. And I know that the meals that I'm eating obviously don't have, Arnold Schwarzenegger type bodybuilding levels of protein in them, but it's more than likely enough to fuel me for a run, and more than likely enough to help me recover. In fact, one study shows that vegans have, on average, higher blood protein levels than non-vegan / non-vegetarians. Also, based on a statement from the largest group of nutritionists in the world, they claim that vegan diets are healthful, nutritionally adequate, and appropriate for all stages of life, which includes athletes. So I kind of narrowed it down to 2 possible nutrients, and one of them was iron. Since I struggled with iron in the past, even when I did eat meat, I decided that I would probably need to supplement iron. I also decided to get a B12 supplement, since it is a bit harder to get vitamin B12 from plants because B12 is found in dirt, and we wash the dirt off of plants.
Don't be like me.
Wear your flip-flops outside. I don't want to cross the street, it's a red light.
Okay, today we got some roasted cauliflower, some hash browns, and of course a bowl of oatmeal. My vitamin B12 supplement.
I read that the best time to take it was on an empty stomach. And I heard the same thing for vitamin B12, something about the acidity helps you absorb it more. I don't know how true that is. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm just gonna take one of these, and then I'll start enjoying this vegan meal. I gotta tell you one thing, I feel a lot better today than I did yesterday. I woke up with a little bit more energy than usual. Perhaps I needed that rest day. Today's gonna be interesting though, because I'll be in the weight room today. And I'll probably do a little run, because since I didn't run at all yesterday. But normally Wednesdays are my off days, but I'm guessing that I might have needed that Tuesday just to rest, And that's not the only workout that I have this week. I also have workouts Thursdays, so we'll still be able to see how I feel during the workout, and hopefully that these supplements help, because like yesterday was awful. Like, it was just so low energy. I just did not feel good at all. I don't know if I told you guys this yesterday, but like I ran down the hall to refill my water bottle, and like my legs just like so heavy.
taste the roasted cauliflower. It's pretty decent. Alright, so I'm eating lunch. I ended up having a lot more hash browns than cauliflower earlier. I didn't record it though. We've got cherry glazed tofu. I don't really like cherries, but hopefully a cherry glaze is better. With a little, it's like on a little quinoa salad. It's got spinach. And I got a side of roasted broccoli. So, yeah, I guess we'll see how this tastes. This is new to me. Oh my gosh. I feel great right now. Like, actually great. I have no clue what happened in between this morning, my economics lecture, and that lunch that I just had, but I feel phenomenal. I feel like I could run a marathon faster than the world record pace right now. No, I'm not so drowsy, and perhaps it's because I was not eating enough vegetables, but I mean, I feel like I was eating enough, you know, but today I had like, I don't know what, three or four servings of cauliflower and 3 or 4 servings of broccoli. Like, I had more broccoli. And I'm looking forward to lifting today and getting a nice little easy run in before our workout tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some more work done. I'm on my way to the gym to hit the weights. Also, to get a short run in. I feel like right now I'm at the peak of my energy. It's so weird. It smells like marijuana. All right, anyway. As you can see, it's awful out here. It's just terrible. Just got done running on my way to get something to eat. Felt pretty good. I didn't feel too bad. I felt a lot better than I did 2 days ago, that's for sure. Felt really good in the beginning. The middle, I felt not that great. But then, towards the end, picked the pace up and I actually felt better. So, I'm jogging to the restaurant right now. I'm gonna get a vegan burrito. Yes, sir. See how that fares me. This is what I got. Rice, black beans, pinto beans, guac, and pico de gallo. And then I got nachos. Only ordered it because it was the only vegan thing on the menu. Unless I wanted to get a burrito with no cheese and no meat. But this was pretty cheap, so that's why I got it. So I have no clue what happened to the footage of the next day. The only thing that I have from the next day is dinner and the workout, which is, I guess, is the most important part of the day. You know, you get to actually see how I perform, and you also get to see what I eat after. So yeah, sorry about not having that footage, but I can rest assure you guys that I did not break the diet. Okay, anyway, continuing on. So guys, I'm on my way to the indoor track right now. Probably gonna have to buy food again, unfortunately, with money that I don't have. Probably just gonna get the vegan plate, same thing I had yesterday, with extra rice. The way to the indoor track, it's about, what, 1 3/4 mile? It's like a bit of a long road. And as you can see, I got all my gear with me. Got my backpack, got a full coat on. Because if you haven't noticed, the weather's awful here. And I feel like the goal here is just to be able to stay at the paces that I normally would. Or perhaps even better, obviously. But I feel like that's the overall goal. Because veganism is more than just the performance increase. It's also about doing better for the environment. And also doing better for your general health.
Yo, check this out, chop.
Alright guys, so I didn't film it, but I just got done with my cool down. It was 1.5 miles. But I felt, to be honest, really good on this workout. I think I was hitting at or under pace the whole time, and I didn't really feel like I was pushing it too hard. I also didn't really have anybody to run with today. So I'm sure that if I had people to run with, I'd have been able to go even faster. I'm a busy college student, man. It's insane. Like, I work all day, you know? And then I don't really get to run until everything is done with. I got my food here. Same thing that I had yesterday. the vegan plate from this burrito place with some corn chips. For recovery, you gotta have enough protein, gotta have enough carbs, right? Yeah, I'm looking forward to kind of chillaxing. What time is it? It's probably about what? Okay, so my phone died on the run back, but had a 1.5 mile cool down back. To be honest, that run actually the workout went super well. I was hitting at and below pace for this workout and feeling pretty good. Like I wasn't like crazy dead. Doesn't feel like I was like really pushing it that hard. I was hitting under the paces. At what felt like the same effort like I normally would, trying to hit these paces. I don't know if this is because of the vegan diet. I don't know what this could possibly be. Perhaps it's just an increase in fitness. But I did feel really good. But yeah, this workout felt really good. What? I'm about to eat my delicious vegan plate from the burrito place. The dining hall closes at 9. I didn't get back running until 10 to the restaurant. Or 10:30 to the restaurant. I didn't finish running till 10. So I'm gonna eat dinner. And I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow morning when I'm eating breakfast. And hopefully it's not oatmeal. But I'll see you guys at breakfast.
Got the little bean bowl here.
Tomorrow's the last day, luckily. Kind of like this diet. I don't think I'd be able to go full vegan though. Vegetarian would be pretty easy, especially in comparison to this. Being vegetarian pales in comparison to veganism. There's just so many more products out there that include like traces of animal. Like I couldn't eat Pop-Tarts. Like I bought them because I thought that they were possibly vegan, but of course no. Beans and rice have been my savior this entire time.
Just got back to my easy run. Been pretty decent. As good as it can go after a workout.
Today is my last day going vegan. Yay. Well, not really yay. I've been feeling has really made me consider switching my diet up pretty dramatically. I just got 3 hash browns here. As far as the ingredients list goes, there was no animal products involved. So I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna go on a 6 to 7 mile run pretty soon. So yeah, you guys will get a little like recap on that. So yeah. What I got for dinner. This is probably the last vegan meal of this 7-day challenge. I might get some more Cheerios as a snack later, but I got some spinach that I just fried up in the pan with some olive oil. Got some black beans, and then of course I've got some rice, some yellow rice here. Just got done my run as well, by the way. I did a little 6 mile run. I felt okay. Tomorrow I've got a long run. But yeah, I'll give you guys like a whole analysis, I guess, on this entire challenge and how I feel like it's benefited me. But yeah, coming to you with my very last vegan meal of the week. That's good. Okay, so here is the analysis of what I learned on my 7-day vegan journey. I learned that for one, there are animal products in literally everything, bruh. I was filled with disappointment when I found out that I couldn't eat a Pop-Tart that I bought with my own money because it had gelatin in it. I also learned that there's a bit of an adjustment process when switching to this diet. I feel like this is with many diets though. I was eating mostly plants, which I had never done before. I was going to the bathroom a bit more often, and there was only one day where I didn't feel good like at all, like where I was just not able to run. But after getting over this little hump and supplementing with iron and B12, I started to feel really good. And at first, I just felt like I was back to normal. I'm like, oh, well, it's regular again. But then I started to feel just better than normal. I started to feel like that one workout that I did this week. Unfortunately, I couldn't do 2 workouts, but the one workout that I did do during the 7 days went extremely well. A lot better than normal. I also learned some of the science behind the vegan diet. Some things such as how vegans have higher blood protein levels and that it's 100% possible to live a healthy vegan lifestyle even as an athlete. And there are also improvements in endothelial function, which is why some people can say that they feel better as runners or athletes on the vegan diet. And now, I understand my experience is completely anecdotal, but I'm just trying to give you my perspective on the diet. This is purely to show my experience with the diet and how it affected me. And also, I got a bit of an announcement to make. You ready? You ready? Drum roll, please. Doing this challenge turned me into a full-time vegan. I know. Earlier in the video, I was like, I couldn't.
I think I'd be able to go full vegan though.
But now look at me. That's right. I'm now a full-time vegan. The first week after the diet, I was just performing crazy well. I didn't completely veer off from the diet. You see, I had a little bit of Parmesan cheese a few days after my last day, but that was it. Far better than usual. And you can see it in that long run that I did the day after the challenge. It was so much better than the long run that I had did the first day. In fact, it might have been better than every single run that I did that week. I think the pace was faster than every single run that week, except for the workout, obviously. It was much better than the long run that I did the first day of the challenge. It's just miles better. No pun intended, but it was miles better, even though I ran the same distance. I ran a lot faster, felt a lot better, and it wasn't only this long run, guys. It was multiple runs. It was the runs after this long run. I did a 6-mile easy run, and easy apparently, it was a new type of easy. And then my workout was really good, and I don't know, I was just really performing very well. And so this increase in performance was just more than enough for me to be like, I think I just want to stay on this diet. Like, you know, why not? There's a lot of benefits to this diet, not only personal benefits, but social benefits as well. And by social benefits, I mean benefits that aren't exclusively for me. But anyway, I think that's all that I have to say. Yeah, I think it is. Other than the fact that I put a lot of time and effort into this video, guys, and I understand that there's issues in some parts, but there's just so much time that I was putting into this, and I really wanted to get it out. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and consider subscribing. I have a lot more content coming soon. I already have my next video filmed. I just need to throw it in the editor, you know, chop it up and post it to YouTube. So yeah, expect more content in the future. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.